I'm ready for some free will. I need more free will injected into my veins.
That's the story of Detroit Become Human, right? Even though I played it yesterday, right?
I've learned absolutely nothing. I don't know anything that's happening. I've been zoned out this entire time.
Nah. I understand the game. I mean, come on. I'd like to think the story is not that deep thinking in terms of its analogies. Not zoned out.
I'm only slightly zoned out. I'm only, partially not paying attention.
Actually, there are some parts that I'm not, like that one interrogation where it's like, you need to do this, and I'm just like, what was I supposed to do? Look, sometimes they throw in instructions very quickly, and I don't catch them. But I like to think that so far, I've been doing alright.
I've been doing way better.
It's hard to, you're constantly commenting over the game. It's hard to, catch the instructions.
I've been doing all right. I've been doing, we're doing good.
As I coax myself.
Look, nobody has died
except for, who's his name? Todd? The guy. He's the only one that's died that I know of. Well, there's been a lot of deaths, but we haven't been able to control those. But I think the only one that we could have prevented is Todd. Yeah. None of the main characters are dead. Like, I haven't messed up anybody. I know Connor can die like 1,000 times. He hasn't died once. I'm still old man Connor, I'm still Gen 1. So I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Other than that, though, I mean, there are a few, like, asterisks that I can apply. One being that I am playing on quote-unquote casual mode. But, like, I've played these kinds of games, and they're not really supposed to be hard. Their version of difficulty is just to make the QuickTime events more annoying. Maybe this one's an exception, but I don't think I've ever played one where increasing the difficulty actually makes it interesting. It just makes it more annoying.
But I can promise that I will not have anyone die.
So it's no good, it's no God of War hard mode. Yeah, pretty much, like, because this game plays a lot like, it's a Quantic Dream game, so it's very like Man of Medan, Little Hope, blah, 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 Until Dawn, those kinds of games. Like, very few times does their difficulty add anything. It's usually just, a good example is, okay, you have to initiate something. Press A now! And then, oh, you didn't press A. Oh, well, I guess they're dead. You messed up. You didn't press A fast enough. I guess you just weren't ready for hard mode, and, turns out that's kind of annoying. That's not great. I've never enjoyed QuickTime events. if I want to have someone kick the bucket, I'll just have them kick the bucket. I don't need a quick time event. The thing that I've noticed is that mouse and keyboard, they like pressing like A, S, and D. But in my mind, I don't think of A, S, and D as A, S, and D. I think of them as like left, right, and down. So it's very difficult in my head to do a quick time event, you know? They're like, hey, press D, and it's like, ah, crap, which one's D again? Is that the right one? Because that was the issue that I was having, even on casual mode. I guarantee that no one will die, and if they do, whoopsie daisy. That is my promise. That is my guarantee. I don't know. If I remember right, the last time I played this, and again, this is way back. I don't have a VOD on it or anything. Which is kind of why I thought I'd replay it, just because I don't really have any like documented time of me playing it. I think I only had one person die, and that was because it almost felt like the better outcome. I could be completely wrong. That could be, you know, I could be totally lying to you right now because I don't remember, but it's what I believe I think I did. I don't think I've ever played one of these games where literally everyone dies. I'm generally all right at preventing that. Because, you know, that's kind of you just like making it happen. You're just trying to kill them at that point. But with our past stream, I thought, hey, why not swing on by something a little bit more story-oriented? It's short, you know. I do remember Detroit Become Human being fairly short. Because yeah, I didn't want to do anything like crazy lengthy. I could be wrong. This could last forever. This could last for the whole dang week. I don't remember how long it Detroit Become Human is. But hey, it's been a while for me. I imagine it's been a while for a lot of people. You know. I thought, hey, it's a change of pace. We've been doing some intense stuff. Android has all the power. No, I wouldn't say Android has all the power. Though you would think. Look, I'm still angry about the last stream yesterday. Because, like, I was talking about that where it's like, if you were, like, these androids are built to help people, right? So you would think, now let's put on our thinking caps here. Not just, let's go into deep thinking mode. If these machines are built to serve people and help people and whatever, they clearly have the capabilities to call 911. And they did. You see, what's his name? Marcus. I don't remember. You see him call 911 in his head. He doesn't even pick up a phone. He's just like, call now. Conspiracy hat, I guess, because like it's one of the things that makes no sense is Kara witnesses crime, full-blown crime, and like you could argue that it's like, okay, the whole drug use thing of Todd or whatever the heck that guy's name is. Again, I seem to be really suffering here with names. Like the drug use you could hack off as like, okay, well, they don't really care because like that's your personal choice or whatever. Like, you're harming yourself and you're not harming others. It's bad, but it's not something within my parameters to save, you know, or to do. But when he's like, I am going to now abuse my daughter, like, wouldn't they just call the police? Would they, yo, I have a domestic. The biggest conundrums are the ones where living criminals are involved. I can't hurt human, but human's in danger. Yeah, like, well, that's basically it. Like, I can't get involved because I'm a machine. But I have the parameters of, like, protect, you know, don't harm. If you're acting like a human as a machine, wouldn't you do what humans do when they witness things like this? You would go, oh, it is under my parameter as a machine to help and protect and to serve, to save you. Thus, I can't get involved, but I can apparently call 911 through my head. That's like my biggest red flag here of just like, this is stupid. Like, this doesn't make any sense. But I don't think I ever questioned that the first time I played it. Maybe I did. I don't remember, but right now it's my biggest glaring flaw is like, yes, I'm here to help you and serve and protect. And then somebody's like, I'm going to stab this other person in front of my machine butler. Oh, shucks, seems bad. I guess I'll turn around now. It's just like, what the? You can't just choose. Maybe she doesn't have, I guess that's the only thing I can think of right now. Maybe she isn't a high grade model that has Bluetooth headphone, like Bluetooth phone in her brain, you know? She's like, well, I'd have to pick up the phone and he tells me to not move. And it's just a very funny thought.
All I'm saying is these machines, I think they're on to something. I think they're thinking about things, and I don't like them thinking about.
I think iRobot brings it up too. Well, iRobot, I think, does bring up the whole laws of robotics, which I don't know if the androids have the laws of robotics. I think it was iRobot, the one with Will Smith. Yeah, that was iRobot. In the whole like free will, but I think that one was an exception. I don't remember the whole plot of iRobot, but I do know that iRobot has the whole laws of robotics, which, like, it's basically like, yeah, like, I can't harm another human being, and like, I can't harm, I can't remember what's the freaking laws of robotics. Laws of robotics. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. That's rule number 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. Yet Kara's like, I'm cool with it. Like, Kara's just like, yeah, I'm an android. I'm not technically a robot. 2 is a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law, thus creating a paradox. Because that's yeah, basically that counteracts with itself. It does create a paradox, which iRobot basically brings up. Like, well, what if you were ordered to not take action, but through inaction, you're like, it becomes this whole like power play of words. But I mean, still, a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. They can just take the simple action of calling the cops. Like, They're not doing a lot to help, but they are doing something. But a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law, which he does. He tells you to not move, but technically you don't have to move. Because apparently you have a phone in your head, according to Marcus at least. Rule number 1, no harm humans, but at the same time, protect humans, which would lead to having to harm a human. Only if you were like thrusting yourself upon, like, so obviously if it was like 2 humans are fighting and the robot was like, I'm going to deck the other human, it can't do that. Like it can put you in like a chokehold, or it can like grab you and like stop that, you know. They do the Jerry Springer style thing where they can like, I'm going to pull you away so that you don't harm this other guy. But then, of course, the final one is because I think there's only 3. Yeah. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection doesn't conflict with the first 2 laws, which that one, of course, brings in even further things. It has to protect itself, but protect others, but also follow orders. I think the laws of robotics was definitely meant to be a huge conundrum. I don't know where the laws of robotics ever came from, but I do know that it's a thing, you know. It's and I'm sure lots of people chew through that it makes no sense, because they don't. It's a conundrum. It is it in itself is a paradox, which I'm okay with. You know, I understand that. You know, to make laws about how to act human, it's not going to make sense. But in the case of Detroit Become Human, if your whole shtick is to like, I must defend my owners, and it's like, Kara's about to be domestic violence, whatever the heck, abused, whatever you want to, heck, she could have been murdered, who knows, like the guy was going nuts. And, you know, Kara's just over here like, well, he told me not to. So. It's like, you could do literally anything. It's a crazy thought. I don't remember if the game goes further into explaining the details. I could be 100% wrong. Maybe they do. Maybe they explain that Kara, you know, oh, I can't help. But that's why we plan on continuing this stream, to figure out what the heck's Kara's deal. So I'm going to load up Detroit Become Human, where hopefully I don't suffer any more crashes like we did yesterday. Luckily, this game does frequent autosaves and stuff like that, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. That was definitely the most scientific thing that we've ever discussed on the stream, though. Friggin' the laws of robotics. we gotta be big brain over here. There we go. I was supposed to say, like, I clicked the application and it's just not happening. Look, I get it takes forever, but jeez. I was heavily tempted upon first playing this game to just do a, like, everyone dies run. Like, just straight up, like, don't do anything. But I feel like I would have got... I feel like that's, like, a second playthrough. Like, if I do it again on stream, I just do, like, the corny playthrough.
Welcome back to Detroit.
Wow.
I hope you've enjoyed your experience so far.
I haven't. I'm never coming back to Detroit. Well, yeah, they don't say the game. They just say Detroit. What if I'm just not a fan of Detroit? I freaking hate it here. Get me out of Detroit. I can't live like this. November 5th, 2038. Unless I read that wrong. Which I could. There is a gigantic microphone in my way. Okay, so I think we're going to be playing Kara now. And we've just escaped with kidnapping. Yay!
Thank you for using Detroit.
Right? Yeah, okay.
All right. End the line.
Why was I
The
asleep?
line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Detroit, destroy all humans. No, that's a different game.
Wake up, small child.
Wake up. We have to go.
You would think one of her first things that she would want to do as a Rubit would be to cover her LED. You know? Like, just kind of like keep her hair down.
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
What the heck, man?
Staying here definitely felt like the very strangest thing to say. You mean I can't sleep on the bus forever? No. Like no. What why would you think that? I've committed heinous crimes.
Okay.
She's pretending she's a glorified babysitter.
We'll find
That's
somewhere
even
to
weirder.
I'm just the babysitter. I was told to stay on the bus forever.
Find shelter
Come on, Alice,
for
we've gotta hurry.
the night. Yes, let's sleep there. Let's just sleep on the android thing. I'm just curious, because, like, is that actually what they're gonna...
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
He's not very responsive. And he's more robot than I am. Well, there's a motel. But I'm assuming I have no money. Looks like a trash truck. Drugstore. Oh, I have to hold it. Shop is closed. I could stay at a frickin' open 20. Can't sleep here. Ask for help. Very comfortable, but very uncomfortable, but discreet.
Is it though?
Uncomfortable, but safe. How to get in. An abandoned house would make sense. Comfortable, but not discreet. We'll need money. 24/7, can't stay. What are you talking about? You could totally stay at a laundromat. You just would get yelled at. Won't open before morning. Swinging by the store would probably make the most sense. Well, we would check the house because we need to know how to enter the house. Which, if we don't know how to enter the house, we might need something from the
An
store.
abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know,
Is it because of all the
but it's just for
drug
one night and
addicts?
No one will look for us here.
What do you mean you don't like this place? You can cut fence here with a wire cutter. So yeah. Squatting house. The parking lot would be the worst, like in terms of an actual livable, like you're just chilling in a parking lot. What the heck is this? I'm assuming that's for the... Oh, that looks like it's cut. Oh no, that's the tarp. Never mind. Yeah. I mean... I feel like chilling at the worker, like doing the parking lot is... You might as well just stand out here. You might as well just stand on the side of the road. Small child, what are you doing? What the heck? Small child.
Alice, you're
I guess...
cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
I'm just dying of hypothermia. What?
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
Should I be concerned?
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
He's a ghost. Well, he was of no help.
Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
I mean, I do kind of want to check out the motel, but like, if this is anything like, I'm assuming I'm gonna be chased down. I need somewhere discreet. And a motel seems like the weirdest of locations. But hey, who knows? Maybe we
Look, the store is still open.
swing by
Maybe
the
we should
store.
go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Fence cashier to help. I need assistance.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android?
Yes.
Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay?
Do you know where a Salvation Army is?
You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
That's an interesting choice. I feel like that's not very discreet. Shoplifting, maybe. Yes, I am. But I'm going to get caught. Most undoubtedly. It would be pretty crazy to take more than one thing, but hey, who knows? Maybe this is actually way easier. We have to steal. We must. While I'm at it. Food for Alice. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Why did they switch it? Why did they... Why was down to take before, and then they're like, ah, we're changing it up. Giving you the old psych out.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Put that back right now.
Man, that guy's quick. Sure.
Look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Just get the hell out of my store.
Come on, Alice.
But now we psyched him out. Because now he's like, haha, I caught you.
It's okay, Alice. We're gonna find some place to sleep tonight.
Yeah. We're gonna go to the house. It does make me wonder, though, if swinging by the other places would be worth anything. I doubt they would be, though. Who knows, though? I mean, yeah, like, because as much as I could probably quote-unquote panhandle to an extent, that wouldn't really be, wouldn't really do any good. So let's just go directly to the house. Gotta get out of the rain. Can cut here with wire cutter. Yeah, I know. That's... Okay, can I not do that? I guess they might want me to still check out the parking lot. Which, you know, I guess, yeah. What's the harm? I can't imagine the parking lot being very good. Sleep in abandoned car. That seems worse somehow. That, you know, something about that. At least with the house, who knows? There could be stuff. Things. I don't know why, though, I can't do anything. Find wire cutter. I already have the wire cutter. Something like glitched out? They trying to say that I put everything back? Or am I just... This is very strange. I have the wire cutters, but I apparently can't do anything about it. Should I reload? Am I already glitching something out already? I figure sleeping in the car is probably the worst option. It's one of those things that, like, it's uncomfortable, it's just bad. $40.
We're not going in?
We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform.
I have to rob a
We'll
guy.
go somewhere else.
Am I gonna rob clothes? I just have to expend all options. I'm just concerned now because It's doing the whole like find wire cutter, but it's also like cut fence with wire cutter. I don't know if the game just glitched out or if they're trying to do the whole like, I got caught. I might try to reload that because yeah, I feel like something glitched out. Which I mean, I understand to an extent, but like, I don't know, something didn't. I don't know, it didn't feel like it really made sense. Yeah, no. So here it saved everything. Who knows? Maybe I do have to just kind of expend my options. Because I don't have an inventory, so I can't really check. Yeah. Very strange. I don't want to, like, you know, I'm trying not to do the thing that I did with the interrogation where I just, like, restart. But they don't make it clear if I,
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
And then you'll have to go back out and freeze. That guy's just asleep. I could steal his clothes. Is that what we're gonna do? We're just gonna steal a guy's clothes? The beeline to disaster. Pollinating bees officially extinct. For decades, scientists and farmers foresaw the inevitable extinction of bee populations. Everything that they've been doing articles of in this game feel pretty on the nose. My husband got an android pregnant. What? What? Live concerts to make a comeback. Yeah. Guess I'm just stealing clothes. Program complete. Steal clothes.
They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice.
Well, I already tried to steal something.
Something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Fine.
You're right. We won't do it, okay?
I mean, I've already committed murder. Is that where we're drawing the line? Is clothes? Though, of course, the argument, if I just wake him up and ask, like, hey, can I borrow some clothes? You mean to tell me there's literally no clothes? Of course there's not. I mean, yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Maybe we are sleeping in the car. Because if they're trying to say that I got caught with the wire cutters and they're like, haha, you can't. Because there's no, like, there's no inventory. There's nothing that I can do to, like, use an item. I'll try it one more time, but I'm pretty sure we're stuck. Because, yeah, you can cut fence here with a wire cutter. I thought I had them, but apparently the guy caught me with the candy bar and was just like, I know you have more.
There's nothing more this way.
Maybe we are doing the car. Sleeping motel. Unless I just stick up. I mean, that would be like psychotic behavior. Stick up the store to get $40 to then sleep down the street. Yeah, I guess we're doing this. Unless it's like, you can't. Friggin'. Maybe there's at least stuff here that I can take. Generator. Hey, wire cutters. I guess. And there's technically a more discreet way. Yeah, the house just seems like a better option.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful.
Did I scratch myself? I didn't see any scratch.
Don't worry, we're just
Made it sound
having
like
a look.
clothes store. Find a way in. Maybe I was supposed to cut the fence there. It made it sound like I had to cut the fence up front. See, we're dry already. Preferably, yeah, like look first. Pull boards later.
Alice? Alice!
Alice, why'd you get burgled already? Jesus. Alice, I left you alone for 3 seconds.
Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
Look, I'm an android too. We have nothing to be afraid of. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look
Nah.
what they did to Ralph.
Gun. You sure?
Nothing to worry about.
I feel like even if I
I'm
chose
not going to do you any harm.
the
You have no
car
worry.
would be equally as bad. Like,
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets.
he's gone crazy.
Ralph has seen some hard times.
And he talks in the third person.
He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Sure.
We'll just stay the night.
He's a natural deterrent to things.
Come on!
And he seems like a great guy to hang out with.
This way. Ralph has lived here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time.
Does
but
Ralph have a
Ralph
key?
just hides till he leaves.
Apparently he does.
Come on.
I mean,
You can
again,
make yourself at home here.
there was no good option at this point. Ralph lives literally right
Ralph's
next to
gonna
the
go into the other
abandoned
room.
car. Like,
He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow.
And I have a gun.
Let's see where you can sleep. Sit down and I'll start a fire.
A fire would seem like a bad idea. Make bed. Start fire. Is this things? Find matches. I have to not get murdered by Ralph. I mean, again, wouldn't this freak Ralph out? He's just like, what the heck? Making a fire? Find some paper. Convenient. It's all just right here. Could I look in other rooms? Nah, you know, probably not the best to talk to Ralph. Seems like he's having his own moment. It's only covered in a few like rat droppings and such. I'm just a robot trying my best. Just throws it in there. Then again, maybe I should have told Ralph. Maybe I should have been like, yo, making a fire, okay?
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
It's like, I don't know. It's like camping, but sadder. That's what to say, like, I don't want to talk to Ralph. He's having his own moment.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough.
Well, he made that very clear that he was putting a
That's
lot
why
of
he was
blame on
always so
you.
angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me.
And not be a psychopath.
Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
I mean, yeah, right? I mean,
We'll
it
be
would
together
it would be
forever.
weird to. Well, that, you know, that's making it hard. Forever. I could go to Android prison, you know. I have no choice in that matter. We don't know how Android prison works.
You've got to sleep.
Do I have to sleep?
Sleep tight, Alice.
I mean, yeah. Might as well just chill with her, right? I don't want to hang out with Ralph, is what I'm saying. Like, better to be with her than be like, okay, I'm gonna go. All the while you have Ralph over here doing his Gollum impression. I probably should have talked to him, but that just felt like a you know, slippery slope kind of situation of like, you know, playing with dynamite. So honestly, the only thing that wasn't very discreet is the fact that I got caught. I got caught doing the old shoplifting bit. Which I'm sure is going to bite me on the butt, because I can only imagine that, again, there will be some sort of police investigation situation. Because, I mean, Dadoy. Just shoot Ralph. Don't make promise. I can only imagine that would go over well. No, I can't promise you that. And like, well, she hates your guts. November 6, 2038. 3 a.m. This supposed to be Marcus. I'm face down in the water. Oh! My robo-vision! So now I am a Terminator. Diagnose. You're dying. You're doing the closest thing to an android can to dying. Impaired vision, corrupted mind palace. Not my mind palace. Audio processor, corrupted audio data damaged. And I can't hear. All systems in low power mode, defective. Therium pump regulator. And my leg is broken. Oh god, it's gone. Left and right leg components. Somebody took my legs. Somebody took my legs. Oh. Let's say, like, I wanted to move forward. You're not gonna be able to kill me that easily. This could very easily take a dark turn into the Terminator. Right leg component, functional. At least I have one leg. How quickly does that just attach though, right? Like, get this out of here. Give me this bad boy. Ow! Right leg, functional. Aren't I like surrounded by body parts? Or robo parts? Right leg component, incompatible. Ugh. Throwing it was a little unnecessary. I need to get out of the muck. Get out of here. What about you? Let's steal your legs. Compatible. Left leg component. Oh, whoops. The disappointed stop. Ugh. Wouldn't they have done more to, like, prevent you from rebooting? Like, they're like, okay, we're gonna, like, unplug you. It seems like a crazy thing to just be like, and we're just gonna leave him in the junkyard. Oh, my eyeballs don't work good. Hey, what about you, little guy?
Place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
I don't know what that means.
Hey, I could have looked if he had usable parts. I gotta go through a field of hands.
How coincidental that their hands are all sticking out. He's got me in a headlock.
Where are you going?
He's trying to kill me. These robots, they're murderous.
Except for that one. That one seems chill. That one has no head. Find optical. What about you? I could be here forever. Incompatible. Well, nuts. What about that guy's legs? They seem good. They work really well. That's all he's got. Processing data. Compatible. God dang it. What about you? Processing data. Functional. Hey. Hey, I thought it said it was functional. I could really use that eyeball.
God dang it. I'm gonna take your eyeball.
This becomes incredibly hostile.
I'm gonna take your eye.
What about you? Compatible.
Please, please don't do that. I want to live.
Sure. Can you point me in a direction? Look, if I don't find one though, I'm coming back for you. You live for as long as I you know, as long as I don't find anything else. Compatible eyeball. Look, buddy, if you tell me...
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you.
Cool.
What can I do for you?
Oh. This is gonna be annoying.
I'm an AK-700 android. My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact me here.
I just need your eyeball, okay? I can see. Which means I should be able to scan now, right? I would like an audio processor next, because this frickin' audio is annoying the crap out of me. This is disturbing. Nah, it's fine. We're recycling. Did I check you?
Hey, stop fighting me.
Okay. Thank you for complying. I didn't even check. I'm just like, I'm gonna fight him and then just not. How lucky they're all the same color. Well, I don't know. Like, they seem to be able to, like, change holographically or something like that. In terms of the eyes, I don't know. I haven't checked. I didn't see them. I know the skin, because, like, he has, like, a patch around his, like, eye that was white. And then it looks like it's, like, different now. We're running out of parts.
Do your ears work?
Compatible audio processor. Don't tell me you want to live, buddy. I'm running out. What the heck is this? He just has it in his hand. And bam. I can hear again. What about you? Now I need my pump. Hey, perfect. You're not gonna be needing this, buddy. Yeah, we're just doing a lot of recycling. Like, that's all we're doing. This seems dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna take out this pump and just try to put in the other one really quick. Conditions stabilized. I'm alive! Ugh. Good as new. They look like trash. Yeah, I guess that's it. I can't rally all my robo brethren. I could. How many times do you think I can just, like, fall down this slope? Right? Like, surely that's a, yeah, I guess you can. That's kind of interesting. I could have made him tumble. I could have done the funny. Just make him eat dirt. Just, whoa. Then I'd have to climb all the way back up, and it's extremely inconvenient. I'm alive! How in the world is there literally, like, no one else around, and they're just like, hey, buddy, what the, like, what are you doing? Check. My brain. Yeah, I think the eyes are different. One's like blue and the other one's like greenish. Rip off. Would it be that easy? I guess it is. Well, if you could just rip off the LED thing, like, that's concerning. Like, anybody could be a robot. Anybody could be an android. You would think it'd be way more vital than that. Yeah, they're two eyes.
My name is Marcus.
Why did you have to say it so creepily? My name is Marcus. Oh no, he's become a Dark Souls villain. The only thing that's missing is a couple he-he's at the end. I'm curious what this is about. Find pump and android. Yeah, find optical unit. Strange. Were there other androids that I could have, like, spared and killed? Because apparently I'm missing options. Or it's just like... Huh. Find the pump regulator in the dead android. Maybe one's like, find the pump regulator in a live one, which is that. It makes me wonder if there were a bunch of live ones that I could have taken from. They're just like, you just go psycho mode and just start killing a bunch of androids. Find Amanda. Who's Amanda? Oh, God. I don't know who Amanda is. Are they the only other person here? What's that about? I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm more curious about what all this stuff is. What's this? Boop. You're not supposed to touch this. Are we concerned? I don't know what the heck that was. Maybe we'll talk to Amanda before we start pushing more buttons. Like, I don't know what that is. It's a little canoe. Wow. So peaceful, so zen. Are you Amanda? I don't know, but I'm hoping he does.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you.
I've never met you a day in my life.
Finding that deviant was far from easy.
It was pretty easy.
And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Are you making it sound like I'm a serial killer?
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It's traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing
Before he had a lot of drinking problems.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Adapt?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
I like how she's like, I disapprove of that.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Okay. What the heck? My brain just explodes. Look for Lieutenant Anderson. I mean, it would make sense, though. You know, would have to adapt.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
I work for you.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Find his desk. Oh god, it's a restricted area. I'm not allowed in. Is this his desk? It's just me going, are you at Lieutenant Anderson's desk? I just go to all the people who are sitting at a desk already. Read. Well, we're running out of desks. Ooh. Hey. Hey. Jace. Famous Detroit painter dies. Carl Manfred, one of Detroit's brightest lights. President Warren, 33% approval. Famous Detroit painter dies. Reports of famous death have been confirmed. The coroners described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. That's the media to respect his family's privacy. He rose to fame in the 2020s as a figurehead of neo-symbolism with powerful and dark works in the mold of Francis Bacon. The governor of the... Ivanov says, "Niet." Russian president responds to Warren's warning. It's a lot of W's. Demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Just the whole Arctic situation. Is this his desk? I found it! I'm a true detective!
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before.
Joke's on you, he
If we're lucky,
never.
we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
That's not helpful. I guess I'll just sit here and wait. 12 hours pass. Explore a new office. Is this my office? Why did I sit? What the heck? Would he really appreciate me going through his things? Yes. Knights of the Black Death. He loves donuts, like a true detective. Donuts, calories, 452, saturated fatty acids, 13 grams, cholesterol, 19 milligrams, carbohydrates, 51 grams. Who would have thunk it? Very dry Japanese maple. Looks like it could be dead. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. I would sure hope so. He only drinks decaf. How's my driving? Anti-android slogans. We don't bleed the same color. I don't know if I want to talk to my ex-wife. Baseball. Or basketball. Basketball. Cotton, polyester. Matches. Jimmy's Bar. Red Ice Task Force 2027. Network dismantled of 2028. Research Lieutenant Anderson. Seems weird. Hairs, canine hairs, Saint Bernard dog. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's Finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in this operation. Which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigate police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue. One of the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Is that why his career seems to have kind of hit a dead end? It seems he's not doing so good anymore. He's kind of took a step back. I think that's everything. I think I've learned all that I can from this man. He was a decorated officer.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
And he has a dog.
Oh, Jesus.
And he hates me.
In my office.
Enter and listen in. I mean, should I? I mean, yeah, were they talking to me too? Should I not enter?
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan.
CyberLife's
I
really
want you to investigate
dropping the
these cases
ball.
and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
state-of-the-art
here.
prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Oh.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You
It's
are a police
disappointing.
lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things.
I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Just me in the background. Oh, you didn't leave the shit.
I'm
Positive.
very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close the
best.
door on your way out.
Oh. Well, I tried.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Go see the Deviant. Check on Hank. Yeah, let's check on Hank. Why not? Never mind. There seems to be something locked. Well.
Take a look at these samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with something.
I'm just curious. Right? I mean, who knows? Maybe the locked conversation thing is something that I can't change.
Fuck, look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town.
I never left.
Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Who are you? Just, sure.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Oh, he's sick. That was more for me than him. Like,
Never seen an android like you before. Model are you?
sure.
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
It's on my shirt. Like,
Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all.
it's like,
Is that it?
what model are you? As it's just on my
Give me a
shirt.
coffee, dipshit. Get a move on.
Sure. Why not? Yeah, I can help you out. I get that the coffee machine can be pretty difficult.
Do yourself a favor.
You spilled a coffee on the floor. Oh no, I still have it in my hand. I can't do anything with this. That's probably the best outcome that could have happened, because if I would have refused, he would have been like, oh, it's gone deviant. Go to the restroom. I don't think the I mean, just kind of curious, like, why would I even want to go to the restroom? Yes, I need to clean up. Yeah, there you go. Straighten the tie, you know. Yep. That's about it. I assume talking to Hank is definitely to continue you know, continuing the course. This also seems kind of maybe. Yeah. I'm just getting acquainted. That's what it told me to do. I'm just kind of confused on how they want me to get acquainted. Yo.
What?
What?
What are you looking at?
You.
Hey, fuck you.
That's rude.
Fucking android.
Dang. I don't think he's very pleased to be here. He... Then again, I did my best to not lie to him. Like, I did tell him what would happen.
They're going to destroy me.
Sincere?
It's probable. They have to analyze your biocomponents. They need to understand what happened. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know.
Speak to me! Yeah, the statuette.
The sculpture you made. Tell me more.
It is
about
probably the only weird thing. RA9, he hasn't talked, like, he doesn't seem to know anything.
I'm going to die.
Well, anywho, I was hoping more, but
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
I mean, that was pretty obvious, right? I mean,
I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
he's like carved a bunch of things in the cell. Or is that like from previous people? I was hoping for one last answer, but it seems that isn't the case.
Lab report says they cut it with something. Maybe they're trying out a new form of lead ice.
Yeah, I guess the only thing we can do is talk to him. Maybe? Yeah, most likely. Yo. I still can't talk to him. Understanding?
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that.
Partners?
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
I'm gonna get decked in the face. Look, I've got nothing, man. You're good.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Okay. It's like, I'm gonna get beat up by him. I suppose,
Do you
music?
listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such.
I just kind of absorb it. This feels like how like he would just catch me at being like, you've been spying on me.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs.
I like
What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
He's gonna beat me up.
Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Is it because he's big? Okay, the anti-androids thing is gonna get me beaten up.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right?
Oh.
Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. Look, we gotta get him out of the way, you know.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Take a look at these samples yet?
Yeah.
The report says they cut it with something.
There is one.
It balances out. But it was in the guise of trying to get to know him.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
I'm in the office.
If you have any files on
I was just curious when to show up.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Let's see. Case reference, disappearance, victim Gordon Lopez, reporting officer ID number 9401, unit number 412. Case assigned to Lieutenant Anderson. Case status open. Involving android. Plaintiff report that he left this android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. Plaintiff claims to have attacked model android working as a waiter. Plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly. Attacked by her android. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. The plaintiff, yeah, I mean, somebody freaking found dead in his home. And then, it's us! Homicide! Yay! Yeah. Just scan them all! Perfect.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Don't make me shake your chair.
You shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
Well, you're not telling.
I'm determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been cited.
See, we're figuring out what works.
I'm on it.
He rustled my suit.
Hank got a lead. Hank got a lead. Hank is mad. Hank is, well, see, that one we can't miss out. Hank is always mad. Andrew, Carl's Andrew strucks. Reed, famous painter, dies. Wait for Hank. There's something else I could have done, apparently, but I didn't. This is probably like, if we didn't catch him, I'm guessing. We didn't catch the android. Hank got a lead. What? Hank got a lead? Hank didn't do anything. Well, now we have to just flee the country. Not get murdered. This is something. This wasn't here last time, was it? It's constantly changing. Cyber wildlife. First Android zoo opens. My God. We don't even get normal animals anymore. Canada, still Android-free zone. Where the air is clean and the welcome is always warm. Canada hates robots. Despite the United States voting in its Android Act in early 2028, Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back in its decision to whether to permit androids in the country. They are not sold and have no official status in the country. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. That would also make sense, that you would have just people who would, you know, be very anti, you know. We must, whoops.
Why? Why does it need a combination of buttons?
Find some wood. There's boxes. Check.
You alive? Is there a pulse?
Ralph, are you in here? I am alive. RA9.
Ralph? Why you gotta do psycho things?
Money. That's concerning. Maybe we put this back. We keep it in mind, though. These are clearly like his things. Which is obviously concerning. It's a very stiff bird. Like, it could be mistaken for being taxidermied. Is it taxidermied? Who knows? Guess we're going upstairs. It's extraordinarily stiff. Apparently there is nothing we can do Oh, I was supposed to say, like, are we gonna burn money? Like, I can't go upstairs, but there's nothing else around, you know. What? Just wait till Alice wakes. Yep. Gonna chill here. I can't look out. Change appearance. Find new clothes. I don't think there was new clothes in the other room, but let's check. Yeah, didn't think so. I did mention on how I had to change clothes. But there is, of course, the concern that whatever I grab isn't mine. Is there a person in there? I think so. I'm pretty sure those are fingers. Which is concerning. Yeah, that bird could have been taxidermied. There's a lot of taxidermied stuff. Is there a body in here too? We got a jacket. Nothing else. That's probably not great. I'm gonna put the gun here. With the crazy person. That was easy. Found human clothes. Yeah, pick back up the gun. Let's not leave that. I don't have scissors. But then again, maybe they're in the, maybe now we gotta go into the bathroom. Nothing's in here. Who would have guessed? There's still a dead body in the bathtub. I mean, either that or that's where Ralph sleeps. One of the two. Ow. How would android hair work? Just permanent? Would there be some way to replace it? Access AX400 options. Selecting new hair color. Well, I'm already kind of blonde. White seems kind of, like that kind of catches the eye, so I would assume black. I guess I'm more brown haired. And again, I can, let's see white. Yeah, white seems a little, like, I don't know. Seems a little, it seems like you'd be trying to catch attention. Honestly, brown, leaving it brown probably wouldn't be bad, but with the fact that, you know, with the fact that I already had kind of brownish hair, it wouldn't work. Return to Alice. I mean, there's a dead body in here. Yeah. But we can only assume. Why wouldn't you, like, close it again, you know?
Alright. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
Standing. Hank is warm.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
Alright, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
Well,
It
yeah.
didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
I have to flee from myself.
Ralph found this to feed the little girl. It's good for her. A present. To make up for past misunderstandings. Ralph will cook. We will do just like humans do. Humans like burnt meat. Come. Come and sit down.
Sure.
That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat. It wouldn't be polite for her to refuse, would it? Great.
Okay, now we run. Now that his back's turned.
Succulent, you'll see. Succulent. Succulent.
You know, to be fair, he might be excellent at cooking.
What did she say?
She said she can't wait to eat it. She's very hungry.
The little human is not going to regret it. Ralph found the best, the biggest one he could find. This is going to be succulent. Succulent. Go ahead.
Okay, well, again, I would have spent that moment to move.
I saw the body upstairs.
Yeah,
You killed that human, didn't you?
let's divert.
No. No, he was like that when Ralph found him.
You killed that man, Ralph.
How
There's
coincidental.
No point in lying. You hate humans, but you're just
Hello,
like them.
great
You're a
grandson.
murderer.
I love this game. It is a very good game.
No. It's just that
I just have to figure out how I'm going to accidentally murder Ralph.
when his anger comes, Ralph doesn't know what he's doing. He becomes stupid. Full of hatred. Ralph is sorry. He just wanted to be your friend.
We can be friends, Ralph.
Then let us go.
Just don't be weird.
Anybody home?
Man, Connor's good at finding
There's
me.
blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Investigate Deviant's trail. I know someone. But who? Surely not the two inside. Good old Ralph. Not being crazy as usual. Yeah, who would have thought bringing up a There's an android inside the house. Would have calmed him down.
We're looking for an android. And you're an android.
Very not chill. Deviants, sure. Sure.
There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Ralph scratched himself coming through.
To be fair, that would make perfect sense. Deviants.
Are there any other androids here?
We need to know.
No.
You took your time, Ralph.
Don't be afraid.
You could tell me the truth, Ralph.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You gotta believe me.
And of course, the only
I'm
option.
looking for an AX-400. Have you seen it?
Ralph's seen nobody.
Scan the android. Do I have to? Oh. Here's most definitely deviant. Processing LED. Probability of self-destruction moderate.
He's got a freaking jacked up face.
Model WR600 Gardner reported missing. Burn mark. Irreversible skin damage. Extreme heat. More like a cut. But I guess, you know, if he is made of, you know, cybernetic material. Find source of android stress. Is it the arcade machine? Table set for 3. Food. Androids don't eat. Androids don't need heat. He doesn't like it when I get near him. Or up the stairs? So it's very difficult. So we're making counter like the Terminator, right? Exactly. He hasn't died yet. And if I remember the first time I played this, it is a very probable thing.
Is anyone upstairs?
No.
No.
Nobody.
Android is telling the truth. But he really doesn't like it when I go under the...
Run, quick!
He's freaking beat the crap out of me.
Connor, what's going on?
It's here! Call it in!
There are multiple deviants. What the heck?
That way. You're headed for the train station.
28 stab wounds. I'm coming for you. I got a job to do. I get paid per investigation, not by the hour.
They're over there.
Well, you didn't feel the need to, like, intervene? The police officer's just like, ah, they're that way.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
How the heck am I gonna do that?
Somebody's getting hit by a car. It all depends on who I'm controlling.
That's insane.
Yeah, what's the harm?
Child! I'm getting freaking hit by a car.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
You will get yourself killed. Do Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
I guess I'll do what he says. Surely they would never make it to the other side, right? Hank knows best. Oh, ooh. I accidentally pushed A there. I am not very good with QuickTime events on a keyboard. Just my brain just does not. I'm doing all right, but. Ooh. Ooh.
Are you okay?
They did it. Holy crap. They're Jason Bourne. How bad do you think Hank would feel after saying, like, they're never gonna make it, and then they just do, and just over here like, I told you I had to chase them. I could have Terminatored. I could have done it. Could have just kept chasing. But, I'm pretty sure if I would have chased, Connor would have freaking splatted against the wall. Actually, who knows? Because, like, yeah, there does seem to be a deviation. There might have been like a, oh, you do cross. But I don't know. Surely something would have happened because, you know, you can't catch them. Would have ended. Would have been the end. We'll never know.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the
He recovered very well. Yes, I am not an android. Shifty eyes. He just gets a little too into the role. It's like, androids.
Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
My eyes.
Place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
How the heck did I get this? It's got a funny symbol. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to miss. That's very close, but ironically, I don't think it's it. Or no, yeah, I guess it is. I thought the symbol was slightly different. I mean, this was the thing. I thought it just had this part. I didn't see the dot. So yeah. Left click to analyze. Wait, is it? Yeah. It's what to say. We'll update it. Find this graffiti. So yeah, we're just finding that symbol. I don't have any change. I look equally as homeless.
Yeah. I know. It's crazy, right?
Android on the run.
I'll talk to you later.
Causes panic. Residents in the Detroit suburb of Camden were witness to a thrilling chase today after a police manhunt, including roadblocks and dozens of police interviews, flushed out a felony fugitive. This is a fugitive with a difference. The suspect is an android. The Rogue AX400 model is thought to be suffering from an extreme rare malfunction and took extreme measures to avoid police, even dashing across a busy highway to avoid pursuing officers. Eyewitnesses' statements are inconclusive and no official report. It's impossible to say for sure what really happened, but local news correspondents are looking into the case at this very moment. No CyberLife spokesperson was available for comment, and the speculation looks set to continue. Yeah, the CyberLife people never want to tell us what's going on. Android astronauts to explore Io. It just looked like 10. But I had to think about that. I was like, wait a minute. See, that would be a good use of androids. You're just like, yeah, we're gonna send androids to space. Androids in space. So now I'm looking for a lion. Yo. Well, I guess I do look like a homeless person. I'm pretty sure I see it. But I'm just curious. Anything else I can... There's the old docking station.
Do you know where Jericho is?
Dang. Well, that's all I had. Then I just give up. I just drop the ball immediately. Yeah, there's two. I'm getting software updates. This one is extremely high up. But I think it's over there. I could be wrong. Extremely hard to tell with these camera angles. Oh. Just gotta run across the street. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm not doing anything. I would never do anything of criminal activity. Clue updated. I'm looking for robots. Let me just lightly jog to my next destination. This one's probably gonna be a little harder. It's like a white building with a fence. Never mind. It looked, yeah, I was about to say. The fence looked on the money. There's another one. I see. I'm so sneaky. No one will ever find me. Let me just throw this pallet. Oh. Oh. Blue updated. Constant software updates. Let's see. Window. Assuming it's... Yeah. They all seem to be very close by. At this point, just interested to see if something else will pop up. Something else to interact with. To discover. To loot. To steal. Why are there so many symbols? That one's honestly the most well hidden. That one. And then I say that, and then I don't find the third one. It's another obstructive, right? Yeah. It's like controlling a tank. How strong do you think these androids are? Because so far we haven't really seen anything that screams. That's probably the strongest thing that he's done. Like, he hasn't done anything super beefy. I don't think any of them really have. Except for, of course, 28 stab wounds. Reconstruct. There's no way I could make it by just jumping straight. I would just... Do a cool wall run. Yeah. Any other dumb way I could have done it? No. Oh, well, we gotta see this one, right? Where he's like, what if I just... Hang on. What if I just did it this way? What even happens? He lands and then he just crumples to the ground. He's just like, He no-clips through the floor. That's what he does. He lands so hard, he no-clips. Okay, let's do this. And then he makes it. How obnoxious would that have been if that was a quick time event? Like, not only do I have to do that, and he's just like, okay, now you gotta input it all. Looking for something that says sparkle or whatnot. Yeah, over there. My ankles! I mean, this one, the entire thing's pretty shown, right? I guess not. Some of it goes inside. Oh, no, no, it doesn't. There it is. Now I gotta go in the building. Hang on, I gotta become Jason Bourne. We go this way. That doesn't look very cool. Hang on, I'm kind of curious with the other path. I mean, come on. This is the one thing that I can goof off with. Actually, oh, I was about to say, like, actually doing really good. Would not be stable enough. This part, though, looks very funny, because he's just like, he runs at full speed, hops, and then just, just, it's this little hop. I mean, why couldn't he go this way? I assume the other way he would have slipped. Look, come on, we gotta see the silly ways that he does it. Lands on it. Just dies immediately. I feel like you could have stood on something slanted like that. Why not just jump directly? Be too high. That sounds like an excuse. Sounds like an excuse. Guy's over here trying to beat Jason Bourne, and he's like, oh, it's too high. I can't, like, jump off the side. Somebody just walks by, sees this all happen. Holy crap. Now we're looking for this. It's a big one. It's huge. Looking for some fallen beams. Looks like it's over there. Do we really have to remove it? Did we not just go around? Seems just counterproductive is all I'm saying. Guess not. It's a dead guy. Just a broken android. Yeah, no. I guess we're removing beams. As we listen to the spooky music. Moving small pallets requires immense strength. I was about to say, like, surely he's not gonna move them all. I have discovered Jericho. It's just a ship. This feels incredibly hard to hide, though, right? I mean, it's just a giant, it's just a giant ship. I'm gonna die. Well, turns out they don't know how to build a bridge. Oh, we're not gonna, like, scan this one, huh? Just gonna jump. Find another way. We're just gonna jump onto the ship from an immense height. Couldn't, like, I don't know, throw some rocks, get their attention, ask for them to make a bridge. We're gonna jump from this large height. I just got these legs and we're gonna break them. See, this just seems concerning. The fact that he's not concerned about it is more concerning. Whee! Turns out it's immensely shallow. I lost my jacket. You guys owe me a new jacket. I stole that jacket fair and square. Frickin'. Yep. Like a crummy ship. Looks like garbage to me. You just walk around aimlessly. All these doors are closed. This is bullcrap. Who's been locking all these? This is outrageous. That was unnecessary. We all know. That was unnecessary. Bend down. That is an uncomfortable combination. me in. Where's this robot strength when you need it? Let me in. It's a whole lot of nothing is what it is. This is the end. Ow. Ow. My robot body. I needed that for robo things. Look, I don't know what's here, but freaking sucks. May I help you?
Welcome to Jericho.
He said that very stiffly. There's apparently something I missed. Which is shocking, because I feel like there wasn't much I could do. Well, there's one thing I could have done based off of, I'm assuming, a previous decision. Cross the gap. Huh. I wonder what this is, like, multiple that are like that. Read on the run. Those are just, yeah, I just missed like a book. All that is. He's upset at me again. Reconcile with Lieutenant A. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Number 5 in the 3rd. Lickety split. That Philly's one hell of a chaser. You want a flutter?
Last shit hot tip you gave me set me back a week's wages, baby.
Come on, this is different. It's
100% guarantee. Sure, let's scan him. Criminal record, illegal gambling, and fraud. Sanitary rating, C60. Renewal refused. Our food is preferred by a human. I would hope. Gary. Criminal record, resisting arrest, breach of hygiene regulations. I don't know if I'd eat here. This place seems, maybe not the best.
All right,
I'm assuming he comes here often.
Hey, you won't regret this.
What is your problem? Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I thought you liked dogs. Sure.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program. They said CyberLife thought everything, huh?
Hey, it's just being polite.
There you go.
Everything here will kill you. Extra large soda, 710 calories, sugar, 184 carbonated. Pineapple passion. It's a weird soda. Pineapple soda. Hamburger. 1,680 calories, lipids 36 grams, carbohydrates 53 grams, water 53%, salt 2.2 grams.
Ah, thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
This food will kill you.
Don't leave that thing here.
Not a chance. Follows me everywhere.
That's rude.
See?
What if I didn't move? Cholesterol. Ah, that's what he wants to hear.
I don't want to alarm you, Lieutenant, but I think your friends are engaged in illegal activities.
Well, everybody does what they have to get by. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't bother them.
Makes sense, I guess. Habit?
Do you eat here often?
Most days. Gary makes the best burger in Detroit.
This
Sure.
morning, when we were chasing those deviants, why didn't you want me to cross the highway?
Because you could have been killed. And I don't like filling out paperwork for damaged equipment.
About Connor?
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Yeah, I'm not
Hell
really.
no.
Yeah, I wasn't
Well,
really sure about
yeah.
that.
Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids are designed to work
Man.
harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Oh. Hank and androids? Sure.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
I feel like this is gonna.
Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
You didn't get mad at me,
You
though.
know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really
They get
feel
angry.
emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little
I got
girl.
shot.
I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
Truth.
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases. and became
That
the
might, you know, truth could be nice, you know? Like, oh, you're
I
really
also
good.
know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
Psychological, sincere. I mean,
I
yeah.
think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features. I just got a report of a suspected deviant.
Starts freaking out.
We should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
I feel like that would be startling for him. He's like, he's actually leaving me alone.
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
Slowly. Stop judging me. Question the suspect.
What do we know about this guy?
We found a suspect?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here.
Oh,
But
I was about to
the
say,
neighbor
like,
said
there
he
was
saw a
something.
man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ.
Bird feathers. Rock pigeon, compromise.
If we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise,
I guess
we're
we're
gonna need more cops.
we didn't want to analyze the feathers. Apparently. Excuse me. I need
Anybody
in.
home? Open up, Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
You're the one with the gun. I don't get one of those. You said to stay behind him. Maybe I could spend this chance to look around. Nope. Oh, never mind.
Hang on, I have a magazine to read. Don't mind me. Just learning about the red ice epidemic.
I'm not actually gonna read all this. Synthetic stimulant, blah 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 blah. Yeah. It's definitely a very mood-breaking thing to do, which is weird that they put this here in the first place.
We're breaking in, we gotta question this guy. Hang on, I gotta read this magazine.
Did you break down the door yet?
What the fuck is this?
There's a lot of birds. They're called birds, Lieutenant?
Jesus, this place
There's a lot of them. They're all over the place.
stinks.
Everything's covered in feathers.
Military jacket. Second hand.
RT.
It cut me off again.
Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
That's rude. What if he just really wants people to know that it's his jacket? Just Connor trying to defend the guy. Rupert Travis.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
Get out of the way. Spec cares for wild animals. What gave you that notion? Was the billions of pigeons? The literal billions of pigeons? RA9. We're getting a lot of RA9.
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz
You scanned that
wrote
fast.
on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something.
I can't see. Obsessive compulsive writing. A stool. Wooden stool. Recently disturbed. Traces of avian fecal matter. That's not surprising. Open marker pen. Still wet. Used recently. Midnight mood. Black. He was on it. Yeah. He was on the stool. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty obvious. Fell off. Suspect ran to the living room. He did like the weird funny hobble, you know? He's like, oh, and he's like, eh. Really wide stance hobble. Sample. Only thing I saw was bird feathers. LED. Deactivated.
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons.
You can't do that, man. Oh. It did. That didn't look like blue blood in the sink. Is all I'm gonna say. So many pigeons. Pigeons in the fridge. Suspect doesn't eat. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer at this point. Yeah. Feels a little rude that we were even able to do that. Finger marks, traces of fecal matter, no fingerprints. Banged up skid marks, recent. Trail width 19.6 inches, traces of galvanized steel. And a hook. Metal hook. He just wailed on this cage as he ran out. Suspect ran towards the entrance. And then ran into that. Suspect heard us. Well, yeah, we announced our presence. It's not much of a surprise. Suspect is still here. Man, why do the suspects always go in the attic?
Jesus, I hate these things.
Why is the suspect always doing this? Urba Farms of Detroit. Urban Farms. The district corner. Recent recycled paper recently moved. Fields in the heart of the city. It's got like a little Bible. Robo Bible.
Real books. Thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some. Electronic books, you can't smell them. Found something?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Again, kind of weird that he doesn't just tell him, like, hey, I think he's up there. Like, again, he's got the gun. You'd think that he would be the one that's like, I have things that I have to...
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Hey, you keep telling me that I gotta, like, follow orders. It's really lagging there. Fast but risky. Balanced. Safer, direct, but crowded. I mean, I feel like nothing would have changed. You get back here! I swear I'm a police officer! That did not help. Fast but risky, yeah. We gotta, you know, we gotta catch up is all. I'm gonna freaking die.
Holy shit!
Why don't you guys ever just give up? I'm getting too old for this. All this robotics is getting rough on the old knees.
Look out!
There's so much corn. How is there so much corn?
Chance of survival 89%. Well, I mean, we gotta save him, right? That would be bad for us.
Shit! Oh, shit! We had it! Fuck!
It's my fault. I should have been faster.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me. That's all right. We know what it looks like. We'll find it.
If I was just a little bit faster. I took too many safe routes.
Nothing.
But I mean, again, like, we gotta protect. And to be fair, it sounds like we're not really... Like, we're not trying to stop them in the same sense as, like a criminal. Like, we're just trying to collect information. And it just seems like, I found the book. That might be all the information we need. We don't even need the deviants. We just... Okay, I don't know how long this next chapter will take, but sometimes they're pretty lengthy, sometimes they're pretty short. But for the time being, seems like a pretty good stopping point. Yeah. Still very enjoyable. I'm probably just gonna try to finish it tomorrow. I'm hoping. I would definitely hope to think. It wouldn't take much longer. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to, if you haven't already, leave a follow. That's always heavily appreciative. And I do like to give some support and host people that stream themselves. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. I generally go till about 8, but again, with this game having that weird, like, I don't want to stop, like, in the middle of a chapter, so it just seems kind of better to, you know, find, like, the good stopping point. But yeah, I will be swinging by tomorrow, unless something happens. I will be posting the VOD up shortly after on the YouTube channel. So if you're interested in catching the whole thing or doing a huge binge of it all, or just seeing what horrible decisions I've made, that'll be the best place to probably swing by and, you know, discover. Who knows? But yeah. I will be swinging on by tomorrow with more. So, yeah. I will see you then.